News, your ultimate source for everything about the game that packs a punch. Undisputed. In this action-packed podcast, we'll dive into the electrifying world of the Undisputed Boxing League, bringing you the latest updates, thrilling highlights, and exclusive live interviews with the champions themselves. Get ready to step into the ring of excitement and stay ahead of the game with UBL News. What's happening? What's happening? It's been a long time. Be back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. End of season 1 with it could have a little bit been better. But we back with season 2, and it's definitely gonna be a headbanger. You know, we're gonna kick this one off with the Bloodshed event. We got a few top talented guys coming up, the 3 of them. That's gonna be Griffin Key, MCV. And everyone knows the pound for pound intercontinental champion, Vlad J. So last year, tomato, right? Decent update. It was a little quirky at first. They had to give us a hot fix, but they got some backing from Saudi Arabia. What's to come? Is it going to be career mode? You know, is they going to finally fix the desync on the online where people can play, ranked matches? When will they reset the matches? Because I know they said they were going to reset your record and stuff back in the day. So is that still going to happen? But further ado, that's all questions about the game. We're going to get into this interview and see what, fighters have to say about this upcoming Bloodshed event and how they feeling and, so on and so forth. And we could talk about analytics of the game a little bit later, but I'm excited for the new year. That's all I got to say. Y'all hang on. All right, let's get these boys on the line. Let's give them a call. Give them a call. Let's see. Let's start with Mr. Griffin. Griffin, there he is.
What's up?
What's up, Griffin? How you doing, man?
Doing good. How about yourself?
I can't complain. Happy New Year, 2024.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Same to you.
Oh, thank you. So, man, you've been doing your thing here to represent on the big stage. I do believe this is your first interview, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. And your opponent is MCV.
Uh-huh.
So let's see if we can get him on the line. Then we're going to bring in Mr. J. We're going to do all 4 of us is going to down to the get down.
I like it.
All right. There?
Yep. What's up?
Hey, not much, man. How you doing?
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good. Happy New Year to you as well.
Yeah. Thank you. You too.
Welcome. So how you feeling, man?
Fucking good, man.
Boy,
Just another day.
Just another day in the office, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's get Mr. Vlad on here. Hold on, fellas.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bloodshed.
Right, Bloodshed.
Bloodshed.
Appreciate the share, Ace. Undisputed Boxing League is sitting ringside on this one, I know. Front of the boob tubes.
Hello?
What's up, Vlad?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. Welcome to the show, fellas, as always. Happy New Year, Mr. Vlad.
Happy New Year to you too, sir.
Absolutely. So, we kind of ended the season one last year a little dry because of the update. They had to give us a hot fix, so on and so forth. But we back with season two, and we're gonna come out fresh with this bloodshed event. I know I'm excited. I can imagine that you guys are excited as well. So let's kick this interview off. We're gonna start this off. These first couple of questions be for Griffin Key and MC, and then we're gonna uh, follow up with the next question for Mr. J. Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. So starting with MCV, what specific preparations did you undertake for this bloodshed event?
Speed exercise, visualization, eye to hand coordination, taking supplements, the right one, and watching my diet. Always drink my water. A lot of beers, spinach.
I have a
Keeping
question.
my
I
yep.
don't mean to cut you off, but
No.
do apologize, dear. But when you say supplements, right one, I mean I know you're not referring to the PED superpower uh
Man,
supplement, are you?
no. Just
Okay,
just the one that makes you your bone stronger.
got you,
Calcium base,
got you. Okay, okay, not bad.
vitamins, vitamins.
But Mr. Griffin Key, um, what specific preparation did you undertake for the bloodshed event?
Talking about old school, nothing but sparring, getting better at actually fighting. He's getting crushed.
Shots fired. Do you have respect for your opponent, Mr. Griffin Key?
Absolutely, but he knows he's about to get knocked out.
Ah, okay. Any response to that, MCV?
Yeah, I will. I will get knocked down. That's what I want.
Yeah. Ryan Garcia's gonna be catching him with them check hooks. He's going to sleep.
Huh?
Okay.
I'm putting him out T. Bud Crawford style.
Oh,
Cool.
oh. It sounds like Griffin Key is coming stand up here. MC. Don't have nothing
Yeah.
else to say.
Well, talking about standing up, I think you can talk about that. What happened?
What you referring to?
I don't know. I heard 3 times and that's it.
Are you talking about our previous fight?
Yeah. Well, no.
He got. In reality, what happened was he was getting beat pillar to post, and he got lucky and my sticks wasn't working on the get up. But it's all good. We're gonna get revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get it.
Oh, a little bit of a rival going on between you two gentlemen. Okay, I
No,
see.
well, that could have been it if
Let's
didn't
just
have
call it like
Jesus in me.
it is. Let's just call it like it is. He got very lucky.
Yeah,
He's
luck.
one knockdown away from being done with.
It's luck. Sure.
Okay. All right. Well, let's move on to the next question, and then we're gonna catch Mr. Vlad. I can see it's gonna be hot on this one right here. Straight up grudge match. Uh, okay. We're gonna start with you on this one, Griffin. How do you mentally prepare for a high stake match like this?
Just tell myself to just be smart, just fight smart, and you'll get the job done.
Okay. Okay. What about you, MCV?
Eyes closed. As always. I go blank.
That's about how he fights.
I see. I stare into the void, and then I just execute.
Yeah,
Read books. I read books too.
he's definitely feeling the pressure of this moment.
Oh yeah.
I
I read
mean,
books.
I think he's being kind of like the Joker as he always does in his interviews. MCV is very entertaining when it comes to the UBL interview, but he's serious. I mean, it sounds like you may just be overlooking him just a little bit, Griffin. Is that the case?
Absolutely not. I just think he knows, and I know that when it comes down to the later rounds, when the skill matters, I think he knows he's about to get took out.
Okay, all right.
Hmm.
Well, let's get Mr. J conversation on mine here. All right, Mr. J, you there?
Yes, sir.
All right. How are you feeling about the main event, bloodshed? I mean, you seem like you're untouchable, man. You're that liquid that shit on the Terminator. You know. Thank you for the follow. Uh, you're that new 2024 model Terminator.
T1000.
Yeah, the T1000. So here you are, the grudge match, bloodshed. How are you feeling, man?
I'm good. Focused. It's been a little minute, but just trying to stay focused on the next fight, next task at hand.
You're always cool, chill, calm, cool, calm, and collective. What unique challenges does Trio absence any?
Absence meaning like no interview or not showing up for the fight.
Yeah, no interview.
I mean, none whatsoever. It's not going to change the outcome of the fight. I mean, he can. His best shot would probably try to get in my head or something, but I don't think it'll change the outcome of the fight.
I mean, we tried to catch up with him, and I don't know if he's playing a Jedi mind trick, but I know he said he had a game or something that he was watching, but like his game, overlooking you. He wanted this moment. He wanted to, you and Ace Matrix wanted to, expose you guys. Now he get it opportunity with you, um, um, unprofessional that he did not show to the interview.
I wouldn't say so. I would say, I mean, if he has to deal with something in life, real life. I know he has. I think he has children and a wife. He probably had some things to handle. No, I don't find it disrespectful.
Make sure. I don't either. I know he yeah reached out to me and said that he handled it. You know how the community looks at certain things when it come down to the bright lights. So here we are. We're starting back up for 2024, and the lights can't be any brighter. All right, back to MCV and Griffin. Uh, Griffin,
Yes, sir.
what do you see as MCV biggest strength in the ring?
Uh, he's got a good jab. He's got a good jab, and he's a smart fighter. He moves around well. Uh, he's got his little moments here and there. He's a good fighter.
Okay, MCV. What strategy do you plan to use against I'm sorry, Griffin Key?
That's Griffin key. Yeah. Um, consistency. Trying to not burn out, and I'll be like a fish in the water. I don't see the bait. He gets me, and then throws me back, and then after that, I don't see the. I see baits after that. See the net, and then I'll be that fish Gets always back in the water.
You're the fish, and I'm the fisherman.
Yeah, but I'm somewhat intelligent, like a dolphin. Come here and
Well, you're gonna get caught
slow
this
your
time.
bitch.
Get caught this time.
You don't eat dolphin.
Like hey, like Bud said, I'm going fishing.
Yeah, I don't fish dolphins.
Well, you said you was a fish earlier. Now you're a dolphin. So
Yeah, plenty of fish.
Right.
What?
What was that, MCV? All right.
Special effects.
Special effects.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
sound effects.
I got you. I got you.
Yep.
So, Mr. Vlad, how has your preparations been for the fight for Rio?
Um, just the usual. Uh, Nothing's really changed. Just training with my camp members, working on some strategies, particular strategies that he might show up in the ring with. Just the same. I take the each fight the same way. Just work on certain strategies and things I feel like the fighter might come up with in the ring.
Have you really fought anyone lately that gave type of diversity?
Like
Diversity.
like um like an actual event.
Yeah, is there anyone out there, period, that you
Well, Tank gave me some problems. When I fought him, I don't think I was mentally ready. I guess for that fight, he was he caught me off guard a little bit, but I had to dig in my bag, which wasn't that deep back then, and figure out a way to win that fight.
okay? Well, what does fighting in the main event personal?
Um, it means everything. It means a lot. Headlining a card is obviously means you've been doing something right. So just it's just telling me that I've been doing everything good. That I'm headlining the card.
Yeah, you are the intercontinental champion, pound for pound. I mean, so what what goals have you set for yourself this year? Asking.
Probably just try to stay at the top. Try to stay dominant. Um, Not really much. Just try not to lose grip at the top. Don't get complacent. I know the gap is slowly closing, so just try to stay sharp, focused, and don't let the gap close too much.
Okay, okay. When you mean by the gap closing of any type of unification matches,
Well, not necessarily unification matches, but I'm well aware that guys that were level 3 are probably level 5, 6 right now, and the guys that were level 7 are like 8 and 9 now. So the gap is closing. I just gotta make sure I got that extra gear.
yeah, yeah, monsters coming, potential coming back. So, yeah, guys, the limits. All right, let's go back to. I don't know if to call these Wonder Twins. Robin hates Batman or Batman hates Robin, but uh, they are hilarious tonight. So this next question is for the both of you and Griffin. We're gonna start with MC on this. Um, how do you both? How do the both of you plan to counter each other fighting style?
My jab, best weapon, uppercuts, reading his movements. Uh, I see a lot of holes. Sticking a Rand Garcia too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I'll have Kevin the flashing, the toilet Kelly.
Hmm.
So
And Griffin Key, what about you?
Uh, kind of what he said. Just gonna stick by the jab. Uh, be confident that I can read the patterns better than he can, and come away with a knockout. Because I'm always going for the finish.
Absolutely. And you represent the Lions Den, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is Lions Den versus Eye of the Tiger, correct,
Mm.
MCV?
yep, coming up
Yeah,
strong.
and I'm definitely trying to get a win then.
Okay. Lions Den has been doing their thing this year, and they're starting off, seems with a banger for the 2024. Um, but I anticipate all eyes as great Tupac may rest in all tuning in on you guys that evening. Okay. Well, Griffin, can you describe your training regimen up to fight?
Like I said earlier, just getting rounds in. That's it. Just getting rounds in with all kinds of different styles.
Okay. How many different people have you sparred so far?
Mm. I mainly spar with my dude from Lions Den. So I mean, I spar occasionally outside of there, but I get the looks I need.
Okay.
Dude, sparks for real.
Okay. And what about you? What can you describe your training regimen
It's
up to
always
this
warm.
fight?
It's always warm. Swifties is a hard cookie, and I sparred them all. I spar JD again. It didn't turn up too good for him. Can't tell you. Well, it's all there's no mathematics. I can be the better man. I can be. It's all we're gonna showcase. We're gonna bring it. Hey, we ain't no doing that. Running shit. Gonna gonna showcase skills. That's what it's all about. Make a good show. Believe.
Okay. Okay.
And
All right.
I try to spar with everyone, good or bad. I know I'm not picky. I'm not scared of giving my stride away. We just bang.
Just come straight for the neck, huh?
Uh, Try to be competitive. That's all it's all about.
Absolutely. That's why we're all here, right? Is to be competitive. Who
Yep.
is best of the best out the undisputed boxing league?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, well, Mr. J,
Yes, sir.
can you walk us through a typical day of your training for this fight?
Um, depending on the opponent, I'll probably hit up maybe Dan and ask him to mimic a style for me. He's pretty good at that. And JD, and we might come up with guys that we feel that fight similar to the opponent I'm facing, and then we'll reach out to those guys and try to get some spars in. Um, that's typically it. Just lots of sparring and fine tuning the strategy and game plan.
Okay. Very strategic, technical. Sounds like as you always
Always,
are. Yes.
always.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. So, how do you adapt your strategy mid fight?
Typically the the style that I enter the fight with, I try to stick to it. It usually works offhand. If the fighter makes changes and adapts, I mean, I try to figure it out as fast as possible, so the fighter can't see that I already made a change. And by the later rounds, they realize they're so behind on the cards, they got to go for broke.
What kind of strategy do you anticipate that your opponent trio is going to bring come fight night?
I mean, honestly, I'm not sure. We fought a long time ago. He was a runner. He would just run the whole fight. Um, I mean, I was able to figure that out. So I'm hearing he's not a runner anymore. He kind of wants to bang now. I'm not sure. So I'm just kind of preparing for everything.
Okay, okay. And what if he chooses to fight inside with you? I mean, fight in the pocket. You're not ready. Since it's been a while, if you're not ready for his style, so to speak. I mean, are you ready for inside and outside?
I
Mix
mean,
of the fight.
I think if he tried to fight me in the inside, that would be a terrible mistake. But I mean, he's welcome to. But if he tries to walk me down or apply consistent pressure, I don't think he's gonna like that. So I mean, I'm not preparing for that. I just when a fighter does that, I just automatically know what to do. So I don't think it'd be a good idea for him to try it, but he's welcome to.
I like the way you so subtle with your answers. He's welcome to. But yeah, he could try it. Yeah, you could play a role in one of the mob movies, Godfather. Or something, you know.
Nah, not I'm not good at acting.
Oh, that is funny. One more question before I bounce back to the MCV and Griffin. What motivates you to keep pushing yourself? Pushing yourself limits. Ring.
To stay at the top as long as I possibly can. I see a couple up and coming guys that I think are good, are gonna be really good. So that motivates me not to fall.
You mind, elaborating on who those guys might be?
Uh, I don't want to say yet because I have a feeling if I stay winning, um, they'll show up next. They'll probably be my next opponent. So I mean, but they know who they are. They're good fighters.
Okay, okay. But that's gonna be it. Find out. I can't wait till the story unfolds on that one. Maybe we get in a personal exclusive with Mike Glove and see if we can pick that brain a little bit more. That's funny. All right, all right, all right. So far, so good. We're having a good conversation here. So, MCV and Griffin Key. Let's start with MCV on this one. What inspired each of you to become a fighter?
Um, this is gonna be local hero GSP, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Batman. The fact that I got bullied at school, all those stuff. Keep me fighter. Cancer. Fight. Fight game.
Okay, okay. Fight game, huh? All right, all right. What about you, Griffin Key? What inspired you to become a fighter?
Just the raw competition of it. That's it. Just the raw competition.
Raw competition. I mean, of course, everyone is here to compete. But I just want to dive a little bit deeper into that
It's
question.
It's the truest form of competition in my opinion. It's mind versus mind. It's attributes versus attributes. No, nothing exterior. It's just between two men. It's the purest form of combat there is.
I like that. Old school, mano a mano. Meet me out on the corner. Let me see what you got. Feel it. All right, Griffin. All right. Well, Griffin Key, what has been the most challenging part of your journey so far?
To be honest, uh, it's like, I guess you could say failure to rep. I have the ideas in my mind, and sometimes I can't execute them fast enough because I wasn't that slick with the controls yet. But especially with this new update, where the body work, I feel like they did a number to the body work. So I used to work the body a lot, and it used to not even do nothing. So I'd waste the whole fight, working somebody's body, and it wouldn't even do anything. But this new update, it's really put a lot more meaning on all the punches, and I think it's benefited me majorly.
Yeah, that's fair to say. I like that. Good assessment. Assessment. And good, good way to rebound. Because I admit, before we got this update, things that I was doing and I couldn't, but now it's happening. So, good, good, good. All right, MCV. How do you stay focused during a match?
Weed. No, I stay focused, getting my shit beat. You know what I'm saying? Keep
I
me on my
don't.
toes.
Oh, to be on your toes.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
how it gets me better. Got me better at the first place. Always be on my guard. And yeah, reading my weakness,
Okay.
playing simulation. Um, really reading the sounds. Of the punch that I absorb or I give. Playing simulation, you don't have clue sometimes if you heard or not. Um, just knowing better the game mechanics, and yep.
All right.
Um, Weed helps get in the zone.
It helps get
Yep, nice and crispy.
blessing. Right? Do you chiropractor or something to help you? I mean, like bribe you the weed, so to speak.
Yeah, I get the. It's the new thing. It's the CBD acupuncture shit, man. Gets me
Okay.
with those needles with CBD right into
Okay.
the joints. It helps.
Yeah, I hear that CBD is doing wonders for pain management. All right. Well, Mr. J, that's interesting. You have any? What do you do for pain? I mean, you don't really get touched that much in the ring, but what I mean, have you heard of this CBD pain regiment that TV is speaking of?
I've heard of some stuff, but I mean, I don't really mess with that stuff. I just I'm 42. I still gotta get the old school topical creams and stuff like that. That's all I use. Tiger Balm or whatever.
Yeah, that Tiger Balm. I'm down with you, man. I use that stuff all the time, especially my hands fit. I feel the pain in my Tiger Balm is the way to go. So, Mr. J, how do you recover after practically, intense fight? In my opinion, had any super intense fights. I know, to be honest, I was trying my best to bring back some competition from the Philippines, and it still may happen. I'm not sure, but I don't know. In my opinion, the question that that stands for me. Who will come really test you? You speak of the new guys. You won't release any names, but you know me where I'm at in the position I'm in, and just standing outside that door, being a fan, you know, scratching my head, saying, "Dang, guy is continental champion, pound for pound." So when they first got started, yeah, you took losses, but those losses is long forgotten about. You haven't lost in God knows when. So who is it, man? Who's gonna come give you a tough fight?
Um, I mean, we everybody wants that Harvey fight, so I'm still waiting to see when he comes back or how we're gonna make that fight happen. So, I mean, that's one of the fights that's coming down the line, and we got um, champions popping up here and there. So we're gonna see what happens with those future events, with new champions, and maybe we can you know, have a we get all maybe we can get an event where we can get all the titles together. I'm not sure, but there's definitely and there's some there's some guys coming up that are really really good. So we'll see.
Okay, all right. What's the most important lesson you learned fighting career?
I'll probably say not to, I guess, take every opponent seriously. There's been some opponents I didn't feel like I didn't feel motivated to fight, and then they ended up giving me a little harder time than I expected. So ever since then, I just focused the same amount of for undefeated champions, the same way I would fight a guy with a negative winning record. So I just bring the same energy for every fight, train the same for every fight.
Okay, fair. Like it. Fine. All right, MCV and Griffin Key. Let's start this one off with Griffin. This question is for the both of you guys. Griffin, what does this fight mean for your career trajectory? Wow.
It's a must win for sure. I got to get this one. I feel like I've lost to a bunch of people I shouldn't have lost to. So this is redemption road right here.
Cut and simple, huh? Time to get back on that horse.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So this is what you just said, a stepping stone. If you was get past him, who are you looking at next?
Well, I'm trying to level up. I'm trying to fight the best guys. I feel like once I reach my max potential, I feel like I can fight with those top echelon guys. So I'm just working my way up. I know I'm gonna get there.
Okay, fair. MCV, what does this fight mean for your career trajectory?
Doing it for my camp, getting notoriety, prove a point. My career, it's not done yet. Trying to get even at some point by the end of the year. Should get to 50-50. That's my plan. So yeah, it'll mean a lot. Every win means a lot. So
Okay,
I'll get it done for the high of the tiger, for the crazy Frenchies we got here now. So
I'm getting it done for the Lions then.
mm-hmm.
okay, okay. Both of you guys are bringing your neighborhood with you, huh? Okay, sounds exciting.
Yeah, I got the whole nation with me. Quebec, the whole
Quebec.
Quebec's with me.
Okay, okay.
It's unfortunate, got to let them down.
It sounds like it's really some bad blood between you guys, Griffin. You want to elaborate on you guys' relationship a little bit?
No, no bad blood. It's just I see this guy essentially as a stepping stone that I got to get past. So I'm treating him like one.
Ah, how do you feel about that, MCV?
Another Griffin cookie.
Other, he just called you Grimace, the Cookie
Damn.
Monster.
Damn.
Oh
Yep.
man.
I used to be Oscar the Grouch. Now I'm fucking the Cookie Monster.
Okay. All right. Well, MCV, are there any particular fighters who you have influenced your fighting style? Has influenced your fighting style?
Up to recently, but used to be Dave Boda. As I said, we used to punch ourselves in the stomach a lot. We had like till we shitting blood. But now a lot of people out there give me good sparring. So I like to see. I really enjoy the time I'm with you guys. It's makes me better every day. Especially since we all started sparring on Discord. It's fun times.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
I look up to everybody. I mean, try to try to decipher everyone, style and take what's good, take what's bad, and make the difference. Yeah.
Okay. Griffin, are there any other fighters that influence your fighting style?
I mean, like I said, I catch him like T Bud, bro. I catch him like T Bud every time. So that's the type of energy I'm on when I'm in the ring. I'm trying to catch him.
Okay. All right, let's go back around the corner to the champ. Pound for pound, what's your mindset going into a fight of this magnitude?
Focused. Just stay focused. Believe in my preparation. Uh, I mean, not when it comes to like the fighting part, it's just automatic. I just go into automatic mode and just fight the fight. So, I mean, depending on who I'm fighting, some guys can be good at talking a lot of shit and try to get into my head or whatever. Um, but once the fight starts, I go into autopilot.
I'm gonna tell you guys, I tried to do it myself. Okay, tried to talk my shit. I had a Mando, not recent one. Tried to talk my shit, totally blocked me out. I was a brick damn wall. I was like some little blonde girl. Can't hear none of that shit. Telling y'all right now, that don't work with him. But it was fun. You taught me a lot of stuff in that fight. And a couple of Mandos that I did fight with you. So how do you plan to engage and excite the audience? So in the fight, I mean, Trio didn't show up in the interview, give too much excitement here in the interview. So I mean, think the fans is gonna willing what you have to offer. Is Trio scared? Some will ask. I mean, it's a lot of questions that the fans will ask, not me. Say I'm just the fans uh, about Trio's absence tonight here during the interview leading up to the fight.
I mean, he's a talker, so I'm sure he's gonna get back in the chat right before the fight happens and make a case for himself. He asked for this fight. Um, I mean, we're just gonna have to see if he's willing to. He's asked for this fight for a while, like, from since he's been back. So we're just gonna have to see if he's gonna stand on everything he was saying. Um, he just can't make mistakes.
Yeah, right. He also called JD out live. Remember, we was in season one. Who was that fight? We were in between fights, and Yo hopped on a disc called Ace Out Live. I remember that.
I
Called you and Ace Out Live, actually.
I mean, I think it was the last event when he came back, right?
Yeah, it was close to when he returned. Yeah,
Yeah. So I mean, he's in and out. Um, I was actually wondering if he was gonna come, not show up for the fight because he pops in and out. So I'm not sure like how dedicated he is in actual this actual event. But I mean, we'll just have to see.
yeah. Uh, Never underestimate your opponent. I mean, what you see on the surface may not be beneath that cover of that book. So do your homework. It's best to read. That's for sure. You know, or you may get eaten like a lion cookie. But stuff, Mister. Good stuff. Let's. I got a few more for you. What are your long-term goals for fighting career?
I think that's a repeat. That's a repeat question.
Last one was how do you enter excitement?
No, because I think I answered that when I said just to stay on the top and wait for the guys to get up there and see what happens.
How do you balance a physical and mental aspect of fighting?
Hmm, that's a question. The physical aspect of fighting. Well, the mental part's really easy. I mean, I'm just mentally built for this type of stuff. Just show up and execute. The physical part, it hasn't been too bad, to be honest. Um, it was a little rough when I first got in the league, but I figured it out. I figured out the controls, figured out my timing. So I very seldomly uh, am in a position where I'm being punished. So it hasn't been too bad.
Okay, I respect that. Respect that. All right. We're coming almost to the end of these questions here. Let's bounce back over to MCV and Griffin. Griffin, this question is going to be for you, buddy. How do you plan to overcome MCV tactical approach?
I think I'm gonna overcome it because I'm more adaptable than him. I think I make adjustments faster than he does. So I think that's gonna be the main difference between me and him in the ring.
Facts.
Okay. All right. MCV, what do you respect most about Griffin Key fighting style?
The grit, I guess. Um, he always brings me to those deep waters, so it's a good thing. Hope he brings it again. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
Well, he said his redemption. It sounds like he's on that revenge tour, just like I am. So,
Well,
I
yeah,
don't, you know,
I want that dub
I don't
from
think
him.
he's
So.
gonna show up, just to be there. Those lights
No.
are gonna be super bright in season two. Let me tell you. Hope you
Yep.
guys are ready.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, this next question is gonna be for the both of you guys. Starting with MC, can you share a memorable moment from your training uh in this for this event?
Yeah. Being on Discord with Dave Bodine for hours. Memorable, memorable stuff.
What about you, Griffin?
Uh, me and Saul just got a lot of rounds in. Uh, I felt great the whole time, so confident going into this matchup. That's about it.
Okay, okay. Lions versus Eye of the Tigers. Good one. Two cats going at it. All right. Um, Griffin, what message would you like to give your fans?
Let's just say there's a there's a new and improved kid on the block, and I'm coming for them all.
Like that new kid on the block coming from all. Got that Glock loaded. Got a
Yes,
scope on
sir.
that
Yes,
that
sir.
Glock.
Yes, sir. Hey. We're precise over here. We're going for knockouts all day. T
Okay.
Bud style.
T Buzz style. I like that. T Buzz style. You gonna have me saying that for the rest of the night. Love it. Love it. All right, MCV. What message
Hmm.
would you like to give to your fans?
Roll up, light it up, put your feet up, watch a show, enjoy. That's it.
Classic MCV. You gotta love that. You gotta love that right there. That's straight classic right there. All right. All right. That is what's up. All right, we're gonna end this these last few questions with the chat. Okay. Uh, what has been your toughest fight to date? Why?
Two tough fights. I'd say Harvey was a tough fight. Um, Even with the win, it was a tough fight because I had to figure him out, and it was, you know, try not to make a mistake for the whole fight. And Tank was a tough fight because he was really dynamic. He was always trying to set me up with something, and I'd have to, and I always, I couldn't fall asleep at any point because it was another setup. So that was a tough fight. I had to be sharp, like, every second of that fight.
Okay, so why? I mean, give a little more definition. Why was there so tough, and what they really style your help you style the man called Vlad J today, the Intercontinental Champion, pound for pound champ?
Well, I would say, inside, I'd say Harvey just posed a fighting style I had never seen before. So up until that point, I had never seen hit that strategy that he was using. Basically baiting a fighter to throw a shot, and was basically like looking for counters the whole time. The first time it worked, but the second time I had a game plan for it. Not fall for his. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a trap, but it is a trap because he's looking for counters. So that was his trap. And Tank was, a little, more dynamic with his shots. He did a lot more things, but he had a signature combination that he hit it very well. So when I would, I'd have to be, paying attention the whole time to see where and when he was trying to get that combination off. So, and at the same time, it was on a back foot. So it makes it hard, to land shots on a guy that's on the back foot, but he's also setting you up for a trap. So I had to figure him out.
What advice would you give someone aspiring to where you are?
Um, Not lose focus. Stay. If you have a goal, just stay on it. Keep your eyes on it. Don't let nobody make you lose any determination on what you really want to do or what you're set out to do. Just keep going for it.
Okay. Well, gentlemen, it's been good stuff tonight. You guys are definitely sounding sharp, sounding ready for Wednesday night fights. I wish you guys the best of luck. May the best man win. Sorry that Trio couldn't make it tonight to protect himself a little bit. I know I could be a little harsh during the interviews, but this is all theater. Nothing is real. So just putting that out there. I'm quite sure Trio is enjoying time with the family. Um, guys, like to say anything before we close out the show?
Yes, sir. Have a good fight. Uh, Respect to both guys.
Yeah, same. Fight game. Let's do it. Put on a show. Eye of the Tiger. Coming. We crazy. We Frenchy.
Just
Amen.
good luck to all the fighters on the card. Hopefully we got some rising stars popping up soon, and hopefully see some of you guys at the top.
Sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, it's definitely been an honor to have you gentlemen on the show. I wish you guys the best of luck and go blow for blow, toe to toe. Get ready, UBL style. See you guys come fight night.
Sir.
All right. See you guys. Thank you.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. As we get ready for the bloodshed event on Wednesday, the 24th of January, kicking it off at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, p.m. This is an event that you do not want to miss out on. I swear to God, it's going to be nothing but fireworks. I wish Trio could have been here. You know, been in the gym. He's been working. I know he's been doing this thing. Um, I hope he be able to at least put up a good, tough match against the champion. The pound for pound, Vlad J. Y'all don't want to miss this one. Stay locked and loaded. Come join us Wednesday night, January 24th, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We out of this piece. Another episode for the UBL News. Peace.